Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today video is gonna be my simple way of budgeting. Okay, so now we're gonna go with how to budget your money. So with this scenario, I'm gonna go with making a monthly income of $2,000. Some people get paid once a month, others get paid twice a month. In this scenario, I'm gonna be doing it based on twice a month. So you have a pay date on the 15th, and then the second one will be on the 30th. You make total of 2,000 a month, meaning you make 1,000 every other week. In my opinion, I'm gonna be recommending you open 4 checking accounts. Why? Checking account A is the account that is linked with your payroll. So all your paycheck will be going into checking account A. So on the 15th, when your paycheck, when half of this 2,000, which is 1,000, get deposited by your employer into your checking account A, checking account B will be your bills account, meaning you will pay all your bills from your checking account B and nothing else. Checking account C will be your house upkeep. So that will be let's say your groceries and all that petty stuff that you may need to keep up your house. Checking account D is your spending account. And then savings account, I will recommend you open 3 savings accounts. Well, you can do as many accounts as you want, as long as these financial institutions are not charging you fee for all the accounts. Make sure you go with the accounts that are free accounts, because we're trying to save over here. We are on a budget. So savings account A will be your main savings account. Savings account B will be your emergency account. And then savings account C, estate investment account, because we're trying to buy a house. So I got a third savings for real estate, just so I can save up and then get my dream house. So now that we have all these set up, I'm going to show you what you will do once you get paid. So when you get paid on the 15th, the money is being deposited into checking account A. So now checking account A, you have 1,000 sitting in there. I know most of the bills are being charged first week of the month. If you want, you can go ahead and leave that $1,000 in your main checking account, waiting for your second paycheck to be deposited, which I said you get paid on the 15th and on the 30th of every month. So once that one is added, you will be having 2,000 sitting in that checking account A, which is your main checking account. What we always forget to do is I will bet 50% of the people don't really know how much the bills are. What we know is we know our rent, our light bill, our gas bill, our trash bill, water bill, and all those little bills. We don't really add them up or track them to see how much it comes monthly, because sometimes it fluctuates. This month might be lesser, the following month will be higher, so we kind of don't really keep track on it. But if you want a budget, if you're on a budget right now, you need to be keeping track on it. If you keep doing that, you will be able to predict how much it will come monthly. So in this case, I'm going to say our electricity bill, gas bill, water bill, trash bill will be, let's say, $200 monthly. Yeah. And then rent, I would say rent will be plus another $750. So the moment your your paycheck hit into your main account, now you're keeping track of your bills. So you know you need $9.50. We're gonna be adding a phone bill to it, which is like $50. So this will come up plus phone bill, total of $1,000. So every month our bills will be $1,000. So the moment that $2,000 hit in your checking account B, you move $1,000 to checking account B, which is bills account. And then you schedule all your bills to be taken out in maybe one day, or you spread it out for a week. So your rent will be coming out on the 1st, your water bill, your light bill, your gas bill, and all that stuff too will be coming the following day. And then you pay your phone bills too. Well, now you know you pay all your bills. So we are good on bills. Checking account C. Now you do have $1,000 left in here. So now you only have $1,000 left in your main checking account. So what you need to do is you need to track how much you spend keeping up the house. So your groceries for a month, and then other petty stuff like cleaning stuff, and then cleaning stuff and groceries. So in this case, we're gonna say you do groceries. Monthly groceries will be $150. Let's put $150 here. And then all the other stuff like cleaning supplies, your water and all that stuff, let's put a plus 50 to it. So plus 50. You move $200 over from your main to your house upkeep account, which is checking account C. Now you only have $800 in your checking account A. You only have $800 in checking account A. Your bills are being paid. You've taken care of your groceries, and then your house upkeep, like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. You have $800 sitting in your main checking account. Checking account D, spending account. Well, you did work very hard to earn that $2,000. You need to treat yourself, love yourself. So treat yourself, just so you will have that motivation to work harder for the next month. Treat yourself. So with this $800, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna use $100 to treat myself, for treat. I'm also gonna put $100 in here a month for my lunch, when I go to work. Just say if I'm craving some toffee, I can buy it. If I'm craving some coffee, I can buy that. So now I transfer $200 over to spending account. Treating myself, that's maybe going to get my nails done, or going to get some massage, or maybe buying that new pair of shoes. So now $200 has been transferred to checking account D. I do have $600 here. I have $600 in the main account now. I have $200 here, I have $200 there. My bills are paid. Now my savings account. Main savings account, usually I tell people to save 10% of their monthly income. Save 10% of your monthly income as your main savings. So 10% of 2,000 is obviously 200. So we put 200 into our main savings. Well, we don't know what will happen in future, so we have to prepare for it. So emergency savings, since you put 10% in here, I'll go ahead and say emergency savings. Go ahead and put 5%, which will be $100. Well, now 600, you transfer 300 to the rest. You only have 300 sitting in your main account. We're trying to own our own home. Okay, we're tired of renting, so now we need to try and save. So with saving for real estate investment account, now we do have 300 sitting there in the main account. Do we go ahead and put a whole 300 into the real estate investment account? Heck yeah, if you want. If you really, really, really want to attain that dream of owning your own home, I would say go ahead and put the whole thing. If you're doubting yourself, maybe you will need to kind of buy that designer thing that you want. I would say go ahead and put 10% of your monthly income also into your real estate investment account. If you already own your own home, that's okay. You can be saving for a car, or you can be saving towards something. Whatever it is, put 10%. So now you only have 100 sitting in here. In my opinion, I will say go ahead and leave that 100 in that main account. Leave that 100 in that main account. You never know what will happen. Even though we have something in emergency account that we're going to be spending on emergency, you never know what will happen in future. So go ahead and leave that in there. So if you do this every month for a year, I'm going to do a calculation of how much you're going to be saving. You're going to be multiplying this by 12. How much would that be? You have $2,400 sitting in your main savings account. Emergency. So let's say something happened during that 12 months. So you did spend half of it. So now you only have half available. So I'm going to multiply 100 by 6. Let's say you did spend half of it on emergency. Something happened, so you need to pull money. So here you have 600 sitting here. Your real estate account, yeah, every month you put 200. So now you have 24. Now you have 2,400 in here. Okay, remember, we always leave $100 in the main account. So you multiply that 1, 2 by 12, and then you have 1,200 there. Your main savings, by the end of the year, you have 2,400 in there. Your emergency, you had an emergency, so you use half of it. So you have 600, that's 3,000. Real estate investment, you're trying to buy a house, so you spend 10% of, you save 10% of your monthly gross. So now you do have 2,400 in there. So 2,400 plus 600, that's 3,000. 3,000 plus 2,400, that's 5,400. Remember, you have $100 sitting in here every month, leaving that in there just to chill. So that's another 1,200. So 5,400 plus 1,200. 5,400 plus 1,200. How much is it? 6,600. Yearly savings. Yearly savings, 6,600. Okay, so at the end of the year, your total savings will be 6,600 if you follow this simple budgeting procedure. Also, one advice: checking account A, do not link a debit card to it. Checking account B, do not link a debit card to it. Why? Because if you have a debit card, you might forget and then swipe the card for that account. You can get confused, or anything can happen, and then you will swipe your checking account A card, and that's taking money off from. You might thought, oh, I will transfer from my spending account over to A, and you will never do it. So don't link a debit card to it. Don't take a debit card from your bank. Checking account B, do not take a debit card. You're going to be using your checking account and routing number to pay all these bills. And then you will only be doing the transfers to this. You don't have a debit card link with this account, these two accounts. Checking account C, house upkeep account. You definitely need a debit card to go to the grocery store to do all those stuff. So yeah, get a debit card for that. And then checking account D, your spending account, and then your treat account. So you need a debit card to go shop for all those stuff. So C, checking account C and D, get a debit card for those two. These two, no debit card. make sure these savings accounts are not linked with any of the checking account. Because I know some of the financial institutions link your savings account to your checking account just so if you don't have money in that checking account and you try to swipe your card, it will pull out from your savings account. In this scenario, no. In this case, we're trying to budget, so we don't want that. We do not want to overspend for them to go borrow from our savings. So don't link your savings account to that this checking account. Well, this is what I've been doing, and I think it's helping a lot. And if you keep doing this, eventually you will be able to buy that dream house. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope this helped you set up your new budget.